If you're wondering how you can develop self-esteem, watch this video. Hello everyone, my name is Swan. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a real one, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. People always tell me that I look so confident, and confidence and self-esteem go together but are different, in the sense that confidence is based on action. It's not letting your fears dictate what you do and doing whatever you want in spite of being scared. To me, that's what confidence is. And self-esteem is the way that you perceive yourself on the inside. So it's a lot harder to develop good self-esteem than it is to be confident. But self-esteem to me comes from authenticity and being yourself. Because lack of self-esteem shows up in people when they try to be someone else they're not, because they want to please other people. Because they're scared that their authentic self will not be enough for people to like them. So therefore, authenticity and being yourself is the first step, because you will see that people will like you. It's what makes people so magnetic, being authentic, being yourself, because no one is like you. If you try to be someone else, so many people always try to be like other people. It's nothing special. Why would I want to be with someone who doesn't accept themselves? You want to be with someone who doesn't care what other people think. I have a video on that also if you want to check that out. You want to be with someone who doesn't try to please others, who paves their own way and doesn't follow necessarily everything other people do just because it's what others do. So therefore, being authentic is the first step. The second step is mental. If you have low self-esteem, you're probably constantly telling yourself negative things about yourself. So you need to be aware of the negative thoughts that you're having and replace them when you notice them. Know that they're not true, they're only thoughts. It doesn't mean that you think this way that it is true. But if you think this way, it becomes your truth if you believe it. If you believe something, it will become true. If, for example, I just bought a new car, I will see this car everywhere because I am aware of it. If you're aware of, if you think you are a certain way, your brain will find things in your life that will associate this thought with events that actually happen. So you will perceive events through this lens. It doesn't make it the truth, it makes it your truth, but not the truth. That means that you can redefine your truth, redefine the way you perceive yourself so that it becomes positive. The next step is accepting your truth. Being truthful with yourself about the way that you perceive yourself. You can never change if you don't accept the way you think already. I read this quote that said that how much you grow is directly proportional to how much truth you're willing to accept with yourself. I think that this portrays this step very well, because how can you be able to change if you are not truthful with yourself? If you journal and you're purposely evading the real problems that are within you, you will never be able to heal. You're the first person, and honestly the only person that you need to truly always be truthful with, because you can't grow if you can't accept the truth. Acceptance is a crucial step. Last but not least, it's a very simple process, but it requires a lot of effort, repetition. The last step is taking actions and doing things that make you feel good, and do things that are good for your soul, that prioritize yourself, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If you're just coming home from a hard day of work, don't do things like going on TikTok. That will be bad for you. You know it, probably. I hope you know. Do things like meditating, filtering all this negative energy that you accumulated throughout the day. Go on a walk with your dog, talk to your family. Anything of that sort that makes you feel good, do it. Prioritize yourself also in the sense that if you don't want to do something, don't say yes just because you're scared that if you say no, this person won't be friends with you anymore. If they don't want to be friends with you because of this, then they don't deserve you. You need to align your goals with your thoughts, with your actions, and your words. It's simple, and that will lead to self-esteem. But don't expect change to happen suddenly. Things that happen suddenly, most of the time, they don't really last. It will take time. You need to be patient with yourself, but it's part of the journey. It wouldn't be interesting if it will happen like this, because you need to change as a person to reach your goals, and that's beautiful. I hope this helped and that you have a gorgeous day. Love you.